Welcome to the ForeclosureDeals.com video guide on financial crisis. In this video, we will explain how the 2007 housing market crash occurred, the economic reverberations it caused, and the government's response. We will also provide sources for assistance to which distressed homeowners facing foreclosure can go. Finally, we will provide information to investors on how to find foreclosure investment opportunities. A housing or real estate bubble is generally characterized by real property which rapidly increases to the point that unstable debt levels are reached relative to expendable income, as well as other affordability indicators within the economy. Housing bubbles are formed when certain factors combine to create fast-paced growth in the housing market which goes unchecked and spirals out of control. Several of the most important of these factors are lenient and predatory lending, extremely low adjustable interest rates, and a blinding speculative fever. In most cases, housing bubbles are undetectable until after a burst because of the speculative fever which causes people to blindly believe that real estate values will continue to climb and the economy will continue to grow. The real estate frenzy that grew between 1997 and 2006, and which peaked in 2005-2006, saw a significant reduction in adjustable interest rates, causing millions of Americans to seek out loans for new homes. A large percentage of those who received loans were considered subprime or high-risk borrowers. This was due to the relaxed credit requirements, predatory lending practices, and speculation that the economy would continue to grow. When the adjustable interest rates began to reset to normal levels, masses of subprime mortgage holders began to default. In 2007, 1.3 million homes were submitted for foreclosure proceedings. This set into motion a domino-like effect of debilitating economic downturns. High adjustable interest rates and the millions of foreclosures caused housing prices to drop significantly. This in turn caused jobs in the housing industry to be lost, which affected related jobs elsewhere, causing large-scale drops in income. Mainstream income loss caused prime borrowers to default on mortgage payments, which compounded the mortgage crisis. Soon banks had amassed millions of foreclosure properties which could not be quickly resold due to the sluggish economy. Shareholders and investors panicked and sold off large amounts of stock, which caused further instability within the economy. In response to the collapsing housing market and economy, the U.S. Congress passed the Housing and Economic Recovery Act on July 24, 2008, and President George W. Bush signed it into law on July 30th. The act mainly targeted subprime borrowers by authorizing Federal Housing Administration to guarantee up to $300 billion in 30-year fixed-rate mortgages. In February of 2009, President Obama announced the Homeowners Affordability and Stability Plan, which allotted $75 billion to help up to 9 million homeowners avoid foreclosure. This plan basically encouraged lenders to reduce a homeowner's monthly payments to 31% of their gross monthly income. It also provides incentives to lenders to forgive or defer a portion of the borrower's mortgage balance. For those who are approaching foreclosure or are in the foreclosure process and need foreclosure help, there are numerous options available to offer assistance. 1. Talk directly with the mortgage lender. Because of the size of the housing crisis, there are many reasons why banks will help homeowners to avoid foreclosure. 2. Talk to HUD, or a Department of Housing and Urban Development approved foreclosure avoidance counselor. As part of the Homeowner Affordability and Stability Act, or HASP, a homeowner may be eligible for special loan modification or refinancing to help save the home by reducing monthly payments. 3. Seek out state and local foreclosure resources. Again, because of the wide scope of the foreclosure crisis, many states, local governments, and private organizations have initiated programs to assist homeowners struggling with keeping their homes. 4. Contact HOPE. The Hope Now Alliance consists of all intermediaries across the U.S. which are affiliated with HUD, as well as numerous counseling organizations. HOPE provides overall foreclosure counseling as well as credit counseling and in-depth debt management. 5. Contact the Homeownership Preservation Foundation, which offers homeowners threatened with foreclosure, counseling, and other foreclosure help. The Homeownership Preservation Foundation is affiliated with Hope Now. If you are a real estate investor, opportunities abound for buying low-cost real estate foreclosures. Due to the financial crisis, millions of foreclosed properties are available and sitting with a flooded banking industry. Every day, tens of thousands of homes and properties are being repossessed and sold to savvy investors at prices which are 50% or less of their actual value. This is a great time as an investor to pick up incredible deals on foreclosure properties. Foreclosures can be located and obtained via a number of sources. 1. Short sales. As an investor, you can search out distressed homeowners and offer to negotiate a short sale with their bank. Banks will often settle at 50% or less on homes which they know are heading to foreclosure. 2. Public auctions. Many foreclosed properties are liquidated through a public auction. In such arenas, competition can be fierce and savings will be based on the bidding fervor. 3. Foreclosure listing services. One of the best ways to locate foreclosure properties for sale is through a foreclosure listing service. Normally found online, a reputable foreclosure listing service can provide hundreds of thousands and even millions of listings on pre-foreclosure and foreclosure properties for sale across the country. And because these listings are updated daily, you can often get the jump on other investors. Also, these services allow you to browse listings, view photos, and get information on properties, making it much easier to create a short list of potential investments. And they provide in-depth resources so you can make your move into the foreclosure investment world armed with the necessary know-how. This concludes the ForeclosureDeals.com video guide on financial crisis. To receive the latest news on the real estate industry, follow us on Twitter, LinkedIn, or Facebook. You can also follow our RSS feed. If you would like to know more about foreclosure crisis, foreclosure help, or foreclosures in general, visit ForeclosureDeals.com. If it's not a deal, we won't list it here.